The Pixel 11 Pro XL leaks may look underwhelming if you only skim the spec sheet, but that reaction actually proves why this phone is more important than it appears. Google is no longer chasing attention through obvious upgrades. Instead, the Pixel 11 Pro XL suggests a recalibration of priorities, one that focuses on fixing structural weaknesses that have quietly limited Pixel phones for years. This is not a flashy phone. It's a corrective one. If you enjoy this kind of breakdown, where we focus on why changes matter instead of just listing them, make sure to like the video, share it with other Pixel users, and subscribe. This channel looks past marketing and into the decisions that shape how a phone actually behaves months and years after launch. The most consequential change is the rumored switch to MediaTek's M90 modem. This single component signals a shift in Google's hardware strategy more than any camera or display tweak could. Connectivity has been a persistent weakness in Pixel phones, and not in subtle ways. Users have experienced dropped signals, inconsistent 5G performance, excessive battery drain on mobile data, and thermal spikes during routine tasks like navigation or hotspot usage. These problems weren't random defects, they were systemic. By adopting the M90 modem, Google appears to be prioritizing efficiency, stability, and forward compatibility rather than peak theoretical speed. Support for newer 5G standards means the Pixel 11 Pro XL is designed with network evolution in mind. Carriers are moving toward more complex 5G deployments, increased reliance on AI-driven network management, and broader satellite fallback support. A modem built for those conditions suggests Google is thinking beyond the first year of ownership. However, better connectivity doesn't automatically mean better battery life. More efficient radios can also encourage more persistent background connectivity. As Google expands AI features that rely on cloud processing, the phone may remain actively connected more often than previous generations. That means the real test won't be whether the modem is faster, but whether Google's software stack can prevent idle drain from creeping upward over time. This is where Tensor G6 becomes critical. Tensor chips have never been designed to dominate benchmarks, and that philosophy appears even more pronounced here. Tensor G6 seems optimized for sustained performance rather than short bursts. In previous generations, Pixels often performed well initially, then throttled aggressively once heat accumulated. This created an experience that felt inconsistent, especially during extended use. With Tensor G6, Google appears to be smoothing out performance curves. The goal is not maximum speed at any cost, but predictable behavior across long sessions. This matters more than raw numbers because modern smartphones rarely perform single isolated tasks. Navigation, music streaming, messaging, AI processing, and background syncing often run simultaneously. A chip that can maintain steady output under these conditions will feel more reliable over time, even if it doesn't win benchmark charts. Thermal management reinforces this approach. Instead of reacting to heat after it builds up, the Pixel 11 Pro XL seems designed to reduce heat generation at the source. Improved efficiency from both the modem and processor reduces the need for aggressive throttling. This impacts everything from video recording stability to hotspot reliability. It also affects component longevity, as prolonged heat exposure accelerates battery degradation and performance decay. Battery optimization follows the same philosophy. Rather than chasing capacity increases, Google appears focused on minimizing waste. Smarter radio usage, improved scheduling, and lower thermal stress all contribute to better real-world endurance. The trade-off is that peak performance may be capped more frequently to preserve efficiency. Some users may notice fewer dramatic spikes in speed, but also fewer frustrating slowdowns over time. Another overlooked change is the redesigned antenna system. Antennas are rarely discussed, yet they determine whether modem upgrades actually deliver benefits. Poor antenna design can negate even the best modem. A redesigned antenna layout suggests Google is addressing signal stability at a physical level, not just through firmware tweaks. This can significantly improve performance in weak coverage areas, reduce power draw during data transmission, and improve overall reliability during travel or indoor use. Taken together, these changes point to a Pixel that's being optimized for consistency rather than spectacle. The Pixel 11 Pro XL doesn't appear built to dominate launch day comparisons or headline tech blogs. It's built to behave more predictably across years of use. That's a notable shift for a brand that has often relied on software updates to compensate for hardware limitations. There's also a strategic implication here. Moving away from previous modem dependencies suggests Google is seeking more control over its hardware roadmap. This could enable tighter integration between AI features, connectivity, and power management in future devices. It also reduces reliance on components that may not align with Google's long-term vision for Android and Pixel-exclusive features. Of course, hardware alone doesn't guarantee success. Execution will determine whether these quiet upgrades translate into real improvements. Android's background task management, AI feature scheduling, and thermal policies will all play a role. If Google gets this balance right, the Pixel 11 Pro XL could age better than any Pixel before it. If not, these improvements may go unnoticed despite their importance. What makes the Pixel 11 Pro XL particularly interesting is how interconnected these changes are. Better connectivity enables more AI features. More AI features increase background workload. Background workload affects heat. Heat determines performance stability. Performance stability defines long-term satisfaction. This isn't about one standout upgrade. It's about adjusting the entire system to behave more predictably. This also explains why the Pixel 11 Pro XL may feel less exciting in early reviews. Phones designed for consistency often don't impress in short tests. Their strengths reveal themselves over months of use, not minutes. That creates a disconnect between marketing cycles and real-world value, and it's a risk Google appears willing to take. The Pixel 11 Pro XL feels less like a showcase device and more like a foundation. It sets the groundwork for how Google wants Pixel phones to function going forward: stable, efficient, always connected, and increasingly AI-dependent. Whether users see this as progress or compromise will depend on how well Google manages the balance between capability and restraint. The real evaluation won't happen at launch. It will happen after months of updates, real-world usage, and long-term ownership. That's when we'll see whether these quiet changes actually reduce friction or simply move the trade-offs elsewhere. And that outcome will shape not just this Pixel, but the direction of the entire Pixel lineup moving forward.